Hey guys, heading out to Lampasas Goldwaith area. On my way to do some windmills searching. Try to see if I can get close enough to these windmills. I can do me a quick flight around these things. But anyway, just heading through Kempner right now. Heading my way to Lampasas and then out towards Goldwaith. A lot of the windmills out that way, but problem is they're pretty far off the road from what I've seen. But I'm trying to find some stuff that's a little closer. Never realized, actually, I looked up some information, and these windmills, they said in Texas, range from 400 feet to 700 feet. If they're up on a hill, I can't even get close to them. So just gonna go out and do some scouting, see what's going on. I'll bring y'all back in as we head that way. It's the Virgin trip with the new action cam, Osmo 4. Go figure the day I get it, they come out with the Osmo Action 5. But anyway, not a whole lot of difference. But we are heading out that way, and we'll pop back in randomly. Alright guys, I'm just rolling into Lampasas. Hope this, not sure how the sound quality is going to be on this car. It's a little Honda Civic, but I use it for gas mileage. It's got a little road noise, not as quiet as some of your more luxury cars, but it's good gas mileage. But we're just coming into Lampasas, and basically I'm gonna fade in and out on these little towns. But you ever been out this way? These little towns are pretty cool. My parents live here in Lampasas, but like I said, they're not real big towns, but they're kind of cool. Like I said, if you like the little town, small town feel, these little towns out here definitely have that. But yeah, the sound quality, and I don't know, I may have to do a new windshield thing. I don't know. I hope this rock steady works, because this little windshield mount thing they send wasn't the best with this little kit that come with this camera. It's kind of got a little shake to it, but hopefully the rock steady thing will help even it out a little bit. But like I said, I'm gonna probably fade in and out on these little towns. These aren't very big towns. About to run this red light, but like I said, I'm not gonna have a lot of drive and stuff. I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me driving out in the middle of the boonies doing nothing. Not a whole lot to see, but there is some good landscapes and stuff, some good hills and whatnot. But like I said, I'll pop in and out as whenever I see something that looks kind of interesting to you guys. But anyway, like I said, these little towns are pretty cool. Some of them are so small you kind of blink and you make it through them. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna keep going. I'll keep recording this thing as we go through these towns. Lampasas is one of the bigger ones. Look up here on the right. Everybody who knows me knows this is my favorite spot. Those Storms Burger. If you ever make it in Lampasas, that's definitely one of you need to stop by and try. They got a real good burger. Not the best for your arteries, but anything good in life probably isn't the best for you, it seems like these days. But anyway, like I said, little towns, little specialty shops and stuff. They got a lot of cool shopping areas, and little antique gigs if you get into that kind of thing. But like I said, we're pretty much just got through Lampasas and jump onto the road to Lomita and Goldwaith and whatnot. Basically the road that takes you out towards Brownwood, Abilene area. We're not going that far. Goldwaith, I believe, would be the farthest I'm going to go today, but it's already 4 o'clock. I need some flight times. Hopefully I can find something that's pretty decent to get some footage on and stuff. Maybe spit out another video. But like I said, I'm fixing to turn off here and probably fade back out a little bit until we get back into another little town. I do believe Lomita is next on the list to travel through. We're going to take the 183, 190 turn off here that veers off of the main 183. Keep going straight on 281, goes into Hamilton. You ever been to that little town? I've spent a lot of time in that town, and it's a cool little town to go see. Maybe someday when I'm up that way we'll do a video on it, but it's a cool little town. It really is. Got a old feel to it, small town, got a nice town square to it. But anyway, like I said, probably gonna fade out here, and we'll pop back in when we get closer to Lomita. So we'll see you in a little while. Alright guys, just coming into Lomita. This is a very small town, a lot smaller than Lampasas. But if you ever heard of San Saba and all that, that's all kind of out this way, just past the turnoff. That's where 190 jumps off of 183 to go to San Saba. But yeah, this is a little town. There's a lot of pretty cool wooded areas and stuff on the way out here. It does have some pretty cool sceneries. Potential flight stuff for your drone stuff to do some cool video. But like I said, this isn't a real big town. If I remember correctly, I'm assuming the Goldwaith area will be the next town we hit. Like I said, we're already through Lomita. It's not a whole lot to it, but we'll start getting into. I'll start seeing some of the windmill, the big wind generating windmills or whatever. That's what we're looking for. But we'll start seeing those coming up. Like I said, a lot of the stuff out, out this way, way too far off of the road, and they're up on hills. I can't even get close to them, with my 400 feet max on it. I can't, you figure in the hill, the height of the hills they're mounted on, but no, I couldn't even probably get to the base, maybe a little halfway up them, and I'm maxed out. And chances of finding something that's going to be above that, where my ground level starts, is probably going to be almost impossible. But anyway, like I said, just made it through Lomita, and now we are headed to Goldwaith. Alright guys, I haven't quite made it into Goldwaith, but hopefully, I don't know how great this screen is, but you'll see. Like I said, this mountain is shaking, so I hope the old rock steady's keeping her steady, but hopefully you can see up there on kind of in front of us to the left. We got a windmill up there. But I gotta see if I can get close to these things. I'm on this little county road thing, and it's pretty bumpy. Old camera's doing some shaking, but do a little scout thing here and see if I can get anywhere close to these things. That's the whole point of the day, but I'm gonna do some maneuvering and see what I can find. Hopefully it's not going to be too tough. I can get semi close to them, get some good shots. But like I said, it's pretty rough road here. Alright guys, I'll pop right back whenever I figure out if I can get close to these things. Alright guys, that's what I've been looking for. I don't know how great this is going to show up, but we've got several right here pretty close. The only downfall to this, I'm on this dirt road. I can send up, I'm going to hopefully get some pretty good footage, but I'm gonna get smoked out with dust. When somebody comes down here, I just passed a truck, and I mean my car is covered in dust. But anyway, I think this is gonna be my best shot. How high that's gonna be, I know that looks a lot closer than what it is, but anyway, like I said, I think we're gonna give it a whirl. I'm gonna break out some equipment. We do have a little bit of wind, but the blue one is the Mini 4 Pro, and in the black case over there, that is the Mav 2 Zoom, which it takes the wind a lot better. So I think I'm gonna send the Mavic 2 up first, see how close we can get, and see what kind of photos we got. I gotta dig through my ND lenses. It's pretty bright out, so probably gonna try the ND16 first, and then kind of go from there. But like I said, we will hopefully get some good pictures of that big guy here pretty soon. We got about 22 mile an hour gusts, 12 mile an hour winds. Doing pretty good though. I think either drone will handle it, but I think I will send up the Mavic 2, because I am feeling some pretty good gusts coming up. So anyway, we're gonna give her a rip and see what's happening. Alright guys, I got some pretty good footage. Those big old things are a little scary though. It's hard to determine your distance from that. I started getting these extreme high wind warnings and stuff up that high. I was running about, I don't know, 370 something feet, I guess. And yeah, I started getting some pretty bad wind warnings and stuff. The camera seemed like it did okay. I won't be able to find that until post-production, of course, but you know, on the this Mavic 2, I don't have the upgraded the smart controller. I have to use my cell phone, so that's kind of hard to see. Like I said, you get the glares, and I'm not really familiar. I'm not real comfortable with that controller. I use the RC2 on my for my Mini Pro, but like I said, still trying to get the hang of this Mavic 2. It goes a lot faster. I mean, I think the top speed, I think I got it out at Steelhouse. I got it out to about 48 miles an hour with a good tailwind. But that thing scoots, man. It does not handle anything. I learned on my Mini 4 Pro. I've only been doing this for like a little over a month, so I'm still learning everything, getting pretty decent with the editing and whatnot. But that Mavic 2 controls so much different than that Mini 4. That Mini 4 stops on a dime and turns on a dime, but that Mavic 2 is a lot heavier. I want to say, don't quote me, I want to say it's like 900 something grams, so compared to 249 grams on the Mini Pro, it is a lot different handling, a lot different everything, but it does take the wind a lot better. I will have to give it that. It does take the wind a lot better. That little Mini 4 is like very light. The camera still seems to hold up pretty decent, you know, up to the low 20s and low 20 mile an hour winds. But like I said, it starts getting a little choppy, kind of gets thrown around, especially out at the lake. But you know, you get a lot of crosswinds coming off that lake. But anyhow, like I said, I'm gonna zip on into Goldwaith here and kind of do a little more scouting, see what they've got out that way, and then maybe I can find some more. I'm gonna do some more footage for. I mean, it's only coming up on 5:30, so I've got a couple hours till sunset. So I did shoot, like I said, that last footage I shot on the Mavic 2. I shot it with the ND16 lens on it. I don't know, we'll see how that went, but it seemed to look pretty good on the phone, what I can tell. But anyway, I want to get off of this nasty gravel road, and like I said, I may head on into Goldwaith. My poor car's white from all this dust. But anyway, I will talk to you in a bit. Alright guys, I'm rolling into Goldwaith. It is another small town. A little bigger than the old Lomita we went through, but it is a pretty cool place. Got a little park off to the left. Not a whole lot of stuff to fly. Like I said, I'm just rolling into Goldwaith, and ain't a whole lot going on in this little town usually, but it's a cool town. Like I said, if you ever get a chance, come out, take a road trip. This road going out towards Abilene is kind of cool. Once you get out past, though, I'm not sure. I was just talking about that earlier today. You get out on the northwest side, like we were going to New Mexico one time, and you get it like northwest of Abilene. I don't remember if it was before or after Amarillo. I think it was in between. I can't remember, but like I said, they've got a windmill farm out there that's just amazing. It's windmills as far as the eye can see. It's kind of pretty, especially at night. We came back through there at night, coming back from deer hunting in New Mexico, and man, it was pretty cool with all the lights they have on them and stuff, and as many as the windmills they have out there. It's pretty amazing. Almost resembled some of that stuff you see out in California. kind of cool. But like I said, this is a little old bitty town, just kind of coming through. I'm gonna go a little farther beyond the town. May stop in here and grab something to eat. I'm getting hungry, but like I said, I may go on the other end of town, kind of see what's going on out on that end of town, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can find something. Okay, guys, I went past Go Away for, I don't know, maybe 5-10 miles. I don't know, not really sure. Yeah, the windmills seem to run off to the north from here or something. I'm not sure. Coming into the little town of Mullen. Look at this little town. Not much to it. Definitely one of your smaller Texas towns. It's one of those blink you miss it kind of towns. But anyway, like I said, I did the turnaround. I think I'm going to run back through and hit some little joint in Gatesville. Not Gatesville. Where am I talking about? In Goldwaite. And then, yeah, it says Goldwaite 10 miles. So I came out 10 miles. I don't know if you can see. Like I said, I'm not real up on these action cam deals, but on the horizon I can see all the windmills back that way. But like I said, they're a little bit far. I got lucky and ducked down my first county road. Got pretty close to the one that I got in the footage earlier, but like I said, I'm gonna head back into the Goldwaite thing, grab me a little bite, and I'm gonna see if I can find some better area. There's some pretty looking countryside on the way up. So, like I said, maybe I'll go back that way and hit something over that way and catch a little more footage. But I will talk to you in a while. Okay, I took a little detour before I got back in. I guess right after you get outside of Brownsville, there's a road to a town called Comanche. It's Highway 16. And it looks like this thing is running right up into some of this windmill stuff. Figured I'd give it a try. There's some pretty country out here. Like I said, you got time to take you a little trip. This is definitely a pretty cool part of the Texas countryside. But I'm gonna head out here. I don't know, like I said, I don't know how great this action cam thing is, but I'm heading right into windmills. I don't know if you can see them, but I'm heading right into them. So I'm gonna go a little bit farther and see what kind of vantage point. There's a lot of windmills out here. Maybe I'll send a quick one up, get another shot. Okay, guys. Like I said, I'm not sure exactly how far you can see with these little action cameras, but I am surrounded by these big windmills. There's a lot more off in the distance, but I'm going to send it up. That wind's kicking over here, but I'm going to send it up one more time out here and see if I can get some good photos and good video. These things are huge. There's a lot of them out there. You'll see as soon as I get it up. Man, look at my car. This looks like I got white walls on the car. I turned off wind reduction. I hope this thing ain't making a lot of noise. I wanted to show you what I'm flying today. It's the Mavic 2. Notice all the red. I'm going after everything that people are trying to say on the internet about how the red keeps the birds away. We're going to give it a whirl and see, but I got plenty of red on there. I think these new propellers are master air screw, which I pretty much was forced to use because DJI is currently out of stock with their propellers. These were a little pricey. I got a red and a black set. That was the only thing I could find for the Mavic 2. Being a little older, I guess it's going to be hard to find stuff. But anyway, this is the one we're flying today. And this wind, I don't know if you can see these trees, but this wind's moving pretty good. It picked up from the last time I looked at my file. But vehicle going by, stirring up more dust. Anyway, like I said, kind of give you an idea of what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm using the ND16 lens. Here comes the dust from off the vehicles. Unfortunately, out here, a lot of county roads, there is no pavement. So, and by the way, I don't know if you've noticed, I'm not a big camera person. Never have been a photographer or whatever. I'm kind of learning all this as I go, but I've never used a selfie stick in my life, and I've made fun of people who do. I've never got into the selfie stick things, and I don't think you'll ever see. I've got a tripod coming up, but I'm not a big camera person. I don't really care to be on camera the whole lot, but anyway, I'm sure it'll get better as we go along. But that's kind of where we're at right here. I'm gonna hop back in and make it back towards Goalies. I keep saying I'm gonna grab something to eat. I haven't done it yet. Imagine that. But anyway, I will be back shortly, and I'm gonna go run back into town. Alright, of course, change plans again. You can see at the place I was telling you about, storms. And I'm back in them passes. Gonna grab me a bite, maybe hit a spot on the way. Sunset's coming. Okay, I think I'm wrapping that up for the day. Just kind of wanted to do a little sign off here. Got my old Storms burger and stuff, so I'm content. I'm gonna go back home and do some video editing. But just wanted to thank all y'all for watching this stuff, watching my videos and whatnot. And please, as you're on, when you get on to get onto the channel, if you don't mind, if you could subscribe and like, comment, tell me what you want to see. And when you subscribe, you know, it's really weird because I've had multiple people tell me they didn't want to subscribe because they didn't want to have to pay. It is free to subscribe to a regular YouTube channel. It does not cost anything. But basically it just kind of builds up my subscribers and stuff for YouTube, and kind of help grow and build my channel. But anyway, like I said, you know, subscribe and like, and you know, check out some other stuff. And I'm just getting this thing going. I think I've got 7 or 8 or so. I did do one short, which I started messing with, but like I said, this is all learning in progress, and I'm not getting any you know, as far as education, I'm not getting anything except for what I learned just by trial and error. And you know, I've never edited a video or put backup music on video. I've never done any of this stuff, so it's all new to me. But like I said, please subscribe, you know, check out my future videos, because I'm gonna keep doing this. I finally got into a hobby that I enjoy and stuff, and I'm gonna try to build this thing. So anyway, I'm gonna sign off for now, and I do appreciate you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.